place, but their actual laning stage and ganking potential is pretty ridiculous.
They
Juggernaut...
have really poor anti-push though.
Yeah, but like a Boots Juggernaut with Blade Fury, Scarith Mage, tons of killing potential in the early game for DK.
Yeah, I like their lineup. I think it's new and novel, and CLOUD9 actually doesn't do that well versus new and novel.
But CLOUD9 out of their comfort zone, they're going to go for a fast smoke and...
Ruh-roh.
Are we roast? They've got a poor man shield?
I don't think so. They don't have enough salves. Yeah. They only have one salve.
Poor man shield on Mushi. He's got tangos. That's just a poor man shield for mid lane. They're not actually looking to roast with this.
Nice observer ward already popped. I think, do they know that Pilot Eye's there?
I don't believe they got the vision of that. And so they are going to rotate, swing towards this bottom lane, try and find themselves an early kill and first blood, which won't come their way just yet. Smoke's about to wear off, so they're actually going to get spotted by this observer ward.
Yep. CLOUD9 will know that the smoke has been used, and this observer ward, very nice observer ward, will block Chen's big spawn and give great vision. Chen's often going to have to use a smoke early if he wants to be able to gank effectively. So it looks like it will be... Ooh, they're actually sitting on the high ground. So CLOUD9 and iceiceice.
This ward is on the low ground. It does not see them right now.
Yes.
Whereas they see Pilot Eye, they also see his boot, so getting an initiation on him is not going to be easy. Maybe a concussive shot already been leveled up. Pilot Eye. He does not want to walk forward at all.
He sees the rune though.
Oh, it's going to be a bait. He's going to walk right at the Skywrath Mage. Skywrath Mage pretends to back off, but the loop-de-loop is coming. iceiceice time walks in. There's Lamb with the Blade Fury. First blood will be picked up by the Dota King. Lamb on the support Juggernaut.
Best of my kind.
Didn't even bother to skill disruption, but very smart move from DK.
Same purpose.
Oh, 400 gold. That's 4 sentries.
Wow.
That's some serious hate for this Chen.
That is serious hate.
I clicked Lamb, like, wait, Lamb got first blood. Where does gold go? I'm like, all right, Korea, 4 sentries, let's go. What? What on earth?
That's cool.
Envy not happy with the hotkey setup, and we'll
Soul Ring recipe for him. He actually pulled some tangos, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, they're just looking to shut down Aoi's Chen at all costs, but Aoi isn't even going to that lane. He's going to the opposite jungle, and they've actually blocked their own spawn too. Not only for Chen, but also for the Doombringer. So Burning will be left in a one-on-one situation. Aoi, what creeps are available to him? There is a Centaur at his first camp, and another Centaur at the big camp, so he's looking good.
Well, Pilot Eye has boots to kind of somewhat deal with any aggression, but the Chen does not. So if Chen gets scouted, Juggernaut can just go chase him out and even go for kills potentially with his boots Blade Fury. So AUI has to be pretty careful with his...
He is very careful.
This positioning is... like as cautious as it gets. Luckily for AUI, Zeke finds a Centaur in the medium camp.
Why is Bone 7 not eating that creep? I thought he was gonna eat the Harpy Stormcrafter.
Harpy's value. Burning throws us just casual Stormhammer at the top lane and will be on his merry way. So Lamb and MMY just team jungling. They'll scout at the fact that the medium camp is missing and maybe put 2 and 2 together.
They're gonna find Aoi.
Oh man, his positioning's
They don't have spin.
Oh, they have it. 10 seconds, they're pinging it, they see what's going on, they know it's there. Can Burning cut him off? Burning does not have mana though, he's got a Warcry though, there's your concussive shot. This looks like a kill to me. Warcry through, AUI will Tango on through, but he's got no boots, he's got no way out. The Centaur stun could help him out, no siree. Takes a Harpy before he dies, and well, that Harpy will maybe be able to apply some damage here. But that's all it's going to do. 2 early kills go to the roaming Juggernaut.
Still, Shadow Demon kind of left by his lonesome. Not really able to do that much for his iceiceice too. He's not getting zoned out. He does have a stout shield working towards that pro man shield, and DK off to the races in the early game.
The regen rune gets found out by MMY, so he gets back up to full mana. He's gone for Ancient Seal Concussive Shot for now. See where he looks to transition from there, but now Bone 7 is forced out of the top lane. Chen does solve his own jungle. Jug with all these sentries, what's the plan with this? Like, he's got 4 sentries, hasn't really blocked many cants.
I think he wanted to block Chen, but he didn't know where Chen was.
He's also going to be spending a lot of time blocking Ancients, maybe. Probably worried about some Ancient stacking for the Tinker, and that's exactly where Doom is headed right now.
Tower is under attack.
Says, oh, hello Observer Ward. Also, hello Bone 7. Can he kill this in time? The Harpy's there doing a lot of damage. Lamb wants this, we'll get it. Throws down a healing ward and will run away with this, taking heavy damage. The Hadouken comes out as well, but that's the end of Bone 7's mana. Lamb getting burnt to pieces, and there's 20 HP left on him. He's not going to escape this one, it looks like. Trying to block with the healing ward. He Blade Fury's out. The Harpy going to block his way, and one more zap will be the death of Lamb, it looks like. Down he goes. Chen gets the last hit. Getting a bit too greedy there, going for the D ward.
RBOP. And he does block the spawn.
it's somewhat of a trade. Like he de-wards and he.
I think it's worth it because the opportunity cost for Bone 7 too.
Bone 7 wasted time. I mean, Bone 7 ends up getting some golden XP off of it. I mean, not a big amount, but I think it's not by no means like a really like, oh my god, he just died. Like it's not like a normal like kill where you get picked off.
Well, Chen can also do anything too. He still has a RB creep, and he's harassing a little bit, but at the same time, he's still level 1.
He's not really doing too much. He's going to come and try stack this big camp, I imagine, or is he going to just take the creep? I think he needs to start doing some stacks, and that's what he's interested to do. Normally you see AUI at like 5-6 minutes in, he's like level 5. Like he's one of the fastest Chen farmers in the game, but he's not had the opportunity to do that this game.
iceiceice 4 stacks, but only level 1 poison.
Happy still causing issues for DK.
Invisibility.
Alright, so taking a step back, like Burning farming pretty well top lane. All 3 core heroes for DK. 2 are getting farm, and iceiceice in the off lane getting enough out of the off lane. Like he's gonna have level 6 in a decent time. So
is under attack.
I think it's super important that DK's taking C9 out of the comfort zone. What they want to do, stack, get Blink Dagger on Brewmaster, get BOT Blink Dagger on Tinker, and then really start their game. But they're just playing so greedily and drafting so greedily, and DK is not letting them get away with one bit of it.
Well, here we go, top lane. Bone 7 does have 2 points in the Scorcher as well as the Unholy Aura regen. So 4 HP regen a second combined with potential additional from the Scorcher. Meanwhile, it was actually a gank on mid lane. iceiceice with Mushi gets the kill there while the T1 tower is being sieged, and CLOUD9 got distracted top. They rotated 3 heroes top, exposed their mid lane Brewmaster, and Sing gets brought down before he can even hit level 6. So early kill going the, well, another early kill going the way of DK,
and now Battle Trance is up too if they want to siege this tower.
Ooh, yeah. Already below 200 HP, so the problem surmount for CLOUD9 here.
Tinker still highest last hits, already soul ring up and able to pressure iceiceice decently. There are no stacks for him to work with, but he still get his BOTs at a reasonable clipping when Skywrath and Juggernaut are all the way on the opposite side of the map.
The other reason you want all these sentries is to block the jungle, not just from the Chen, but from the Tinker. Tinker can farm all 3 neutral camps at the same time using March, so later on you want to try and block as many of these neutral camps as possible, maybe using these sentry wards for the jug. He's still holding on to them, so he spent a lot of money on this, but end of the day, it'll eventually come in use in some way for the blocking of camps.
Well, C9 has to use Sentry Wards too. They wasted a Sentry Ward, and there's gold down the sink too if he even block anything. And looks like DK going up for round 2 on this tower. Glyph is still up, but they aren't in position to defend. Looks like Bone 7 maybe trying to wrap around. There is a double damage. He does have a decent amount of armor. He has 5 armor.
I don't know if he wants to go running in and try man fight though.
Not against Battle Trance and Strength.
He's going to go for the deny with the DD rune though.
I don't know, I think they can just straight kill him. You better be scared.
Bernie pops the ultimate, and with that, actually it's going to be highlight die. He silenced up. They're not going to go for any kills off of this. Probably could have here. Meanwhile, the mid lane, CLOUD9 tried to find Mushi in the mid, but not going to succeed in doing so. But I think DK could have almost got a kill on top lane if they really want to get aggressive there. She swings in, gets down an observer with a top.
Ice with the Chronosphere on bottom.
Wow.
Will finish off his
solo kills Envy.
GG. Out. That's really devastating for CLOUD9.
Here comes Mushi at the top lane, gonna go looking for a solo kill. He hasn't even got mana for the disruption. Now Bone 7 gets stunned up as well. This is going from bad to worse for the CLOUD9 team. DK the ones with the unorthodox draft, which is normally something you would say of CLOUD9. We saw some very weird picks, especially when they were in China WPC, picking Spirit Breakers, picking stuff all over the place. But here at TI4, it's DK with a very peculiar set of 5 heroes, and well, coming out on top.
I just didn't really like the SD pick in the draft. I think Chen is okay, but they need another like very aggressive hero. Shadow Demon and Chen haven't been together the whole entire game, and if they want to play defensively, then there are better defensive heroes like, let's say, Venomancer, especially against 4 melee heroes, and just Plague Ward everywhere, get a lot of vision and slow them down. But Shadow Demon Pilot is 0-2 and 0. He did get off to a very bad start, gave me a first blood, but still, he's just running around the map a miss, not knowing what to do.
Void's got his treads up, 500 gold on top of that, and he's off to a great start as well. The solo kill on the Tinker. He's got Chronosphere again in 40 seconds. He'll be looking for more kills and to keep on being as aggressive as possible. So DK, I don't think they're going to let up, not by any means anytime soon. You give Lamb an empty lane for a little bit here. They want him to get his level 6, because once he has Omni Slash, his solo kill potential skyrockets. And Gonna see Mushi rotate out of the mid lane. Has a haste rune as well as phase boots, and hey, he finds a gen creep. So this is some easy free money going his way. Actually, whoa, nice send back from AUI. Easy free money turns into hard dirty money, and gonna be taken back to the base by AUI. So.
It reminds me of a Fnatic draft where they utilize the Chen and the Tinker. When Tinker gets really big, they send him back, they blink in, blow up his button, and then get sent back home. BOT's right back in. Yeah. So it's kind of cool, but you have to get them. And step 1 isn't even there. Tinker, no BOT.
BOTs, no blink, no Dagon. There's a lot more to go in these steps.
He can kill him again. Iceiceice does have his Chronosphere back up.
This ward top lane as well that Mushi planted earlier, just out of the sentry ward range in the top lane. This gives such great vision in the top lane. It's a very common ward spot where there's sentries to put a ward somewhere here, but DK
this ward
mixing
also
up a
sees
little
the
bit.
tower. Man, it's a value.
Yeah, you can see most TPs. You could TP behind the tower, but you get great vision. General iceiceice, another Chronosphere coming out. This time AUI double bash inside the Chronosphere. Even without the RNG, he probably gets that solo kill. The battle trance helps him out, and easy peasy for iceiceice.
Yeah, it's really cool that they can have their offlaner solo kill people at this point. It's not even solo kill people, he can solo kill almost anyone.
With your battle trance helping out, he gets the Tinker.
Maybe he'll get mid, but Lana might actually take a Doom up. Smoke gets popped. Lana knows something's wrong.
You've got to get the Doom before he can be used after the Blade Fury, but bottom lane they're going to try and defend this one. Brewmaster TP's in, he still doesn't blink. When Sing Sing gets Blink Dagger, that's really the timing for Cloud9 to try and get some kills. Yeah.
BOTs are up for Eternal Envy, so now they can try and recoup some of the economic loss that they've suffered in the first 10 minutes of the game. 4,000 gold lead for DK, but it's a new ball game. DK has those booties. You know,
it is, but at the same time he kind of wants to farm off of it, I feel.
He doesn't have the immortal or immortal item. Actually, a little bit surprised. It is.
I'm guessing by choice. Yeah, to me it's like a bit distracting. I prefer the old one. If
I don't like the sound difference. I think if it was the same sound and the same visual effect, I would like it. But since it has a different sound, I'm like, eh. It's kind of like a sniper and his rifle. I don't like the new sound of that.
Well, DK have snuck their way into Roshan here, and
that's an easy Roshan. X, well, only one level of fervor. Looks like Juggernaut, only 1 point of healing ward, but with the DD, super easy.
No problem at all, as DK. Point booster already completed for Lamb, so he's going to be rushing an Aghanim Scepter. As a support Juggernaut, it's a great item to have because it can increase your damage output even without having damage output on top of it. So.
Did they change fervor scaling? Didn't it used to be like 2, 3, 4, 5 max hits, you get like X attack speed? Now it scales attack speed?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's been tweaked a few times. I can't tell you for sure on that. DK, they're poised to take this bottom tier 1 tower. They've got Lamb smoked up, just camping behind the tower and waiting for someone to TP and show up.
And now Eternal Envy actually farming the bonus jungle, but they're losing their T1s in the process.
Well, Sing Sing is looking to go for this T1 tag. X doesn't have a TP scroll, so with that in mind, I think DK is getting a free tier 1 bottom, but trading for a tier 1 mid, not exactly the best exchange. Void gets another solo kill, this on Envy. He's trying to farm the enemy jungle, and iceiceice finds him out, and
Dire's top tower
it's been
is under attack.
Sad day for this Tinker.
Void's so strong.
Envy picks up his second death of the game, both solo kills to iceiceice, although, to be fair, Battle Trance does come into play.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Midas up. Cool items. Yeah. Genuine the Fear Maker.
Unseen.
He's instilling fear in all of Cloud9 right now.
I mean, he hasn't really joined any fights. He's just been sieging towers in the meantime. Once he has God Strength and Battle Trance and hitting any of those heroes, I guess technically they can kind of dodge it with Drunken Haze or Cyclone or Boulder, but right now, DK overpowering Cloud9. They just have to not have Tinker die.
Highlight guy. Goodbye, sir. He doesn't even get this defensive disruption off. Gets a free kill. Here comes the Ancient's Jack as well. They block it off and then follow it by taking the double stacks that there, and how do you can't really contest it.
You blink in with with Brew and they have to use Brew ultimate. It's 13 minutes
Yeah,
in.
it's risky to do, but I feel like Cloud9 need to go for a risky play right now. The problem is you can get insta-silenced by Skyrat. If you go for a clap, you may get silenced.
Yes.
If you don't go for a clap, you don't have the damage to kill anyone.
That's true.
I feel like he's not getting kills unless he uses clap, and to do so...
Dire's middle
Well,
tower
they
is
also
under
could use
attack.
like a defensive disruption during the silence.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Shadow Demon just died.
they're just not on the same page this game. They're letting Envy die far
Look
too
at
often.
Envy. Look, he's just...
He's trying to farm this next creep wave coming up.
Man.
So cheeky. But he went all the way over here
He's
just
like,
to do
this is the safest place to farm. Well, can't spell efficiency without the two E's, I tell you that. Colonel Envy gonna get the
Radiant's
double
middle
march down.
tower
Needs to
is under
TP
attack.
ASAP and well, look to do so right after the double march comes out. So sneaky play from him. AUI will deward the
Radiant
Ancients to make sure it
structures
respawns
are
for the Tinker, but hey,
Radiant's middle tower
seeing
is
that
under
may just get
attack.
taken out. Cloud9 is smoked up, trying to go.
Lanham, gonna Omni Slash him? Oh, barely.
Almost finds Chen there with the D-ward, but the Cloud9 smoke is going to redirect away from this Ancient. This is Pilot Eye completely alone. He gets an Observer Ward down. Burning gets scared when he sees a Shadow Demon. He's like, that's not a Shadow Demon who's alone, but turns out,
Radiant's
yes, it
middle
was.
tower is under attack.
And they do ward the opponent's jungle, so Eternal Envy will perhaps get some space to farm, but
Dire's
it's been
bottom
a
tower
very
is under
slow
attack.
early game for Eternal
Radiant's
Envy.
middle tower.
Usually you'll see
Radiant's
Tinkers
middle
with
tower
Blink by
has
this
fallen.
point, and he's actually pretty close, all things considered.
Dire's
His
top
actual
tower
his farm is
under
actually
attack.
not that bad.
Dire's structures
He
are
was a safe lane
fortified.
farming Tinkers, so
Radiant's
to be fair,
middle
he should
tower
have a
is
decent
under
time on it,
attack.
but he's also
Hello,
Cloud9 is a team
Battle
of
Trance.
Ooh. Well,
Radiant's
9
middle
kills to
tower
1.
has
DK
fallen.
just seem to have Cloud9's number right now. Cloud9 are going to work on
Dire's
another
top
team on
tower
tower, their
is
second
under
tower of the
attack.
game, but for DK, this draft has just worked once for
Dire's
them. The
top
roaming
tower
Juggernaut
has fallen.
almost has an Ag Scepter, 500 gold for Lamb, and he's got Ag Scepter. He won't even be level 11. And again, DK steal the Ancients and then block it. This is just their go-to. You want to de-ward it? Well, we'll kill it and then block it once again, so...
It seems like DK has been very focused
top
and
tower
well
is
versed
under
in how to deal with the Tinker. Shut him down early, they got a free kill on him with iceiceice and the Battle Trance from Mushi, and then just completely shut down his Ancients the whole entire game and slow down his farm enough so that you can end the game in 30 to 35 minutes without him getting any big items. Ghost Scepter is phenomenal here. The only thing it doesn't block is Skyrat's Maze Burst, but Troll, Void, and Sven can't really do that much against it, and he will I mean, he can eventually get to that point, but I don't think DK is just giving him any quarter, any room to breathe, and any farm.
Cloud9 do get some nice times up on some of their supporting casts. Sing Sing, sorry, not Sing Sing, Doom gets his Blink Dagger up, and AUI gets his mech, so they've got the initiation from Bone 7, and they've got the mech kill from AUI, which could help out a little bit in these fights, but you're still playing from behind. One good critical hit from iceiceice will set up so much damage output, and iceiceice is farmed. At this point, he's effectively, at least to some extent, a carry here. He's got Mask of Madness, picks up a Mithril Hammer, and we could be seeing a fast Maelstrom come out from the Faceless Void.
Yeah, he's number 3 in net worth. He's above the Tinker at this point, so the 3 melee heroes on DK that aren't Juggernaut are just super stacked, and Burning also went for a greedy build too with the Midas, so man,
Yeah.
2 Mask of Madnesses and Battle Trance, that physical deeps.
And DK just playing so cautiously. Burning actually does have a Blink Dagger up on top of all this, so
Lanham also has a Scepter.
he's huge. He's level 9 as well. Like this poor guy, he's got the Ag Scepter, but he's got just a level 1. I guess it does jump to 6 jumps, so it's still
Well, the
basically
cooldown,
effectively
too.
a level 11.
The
yeah.
cooldown is really big from level 1 to Scepter.
Yes. Yes, 70-second cooldown. That's
Yeah, I think it's what,
very
like
useful.
one,
Dire's
like
top tower
over
is under
around 100
attack.
seconds or something base.
Radiant's bottom
even
tower
2 minutes
is
or
under
something.
attack.
Yeah, it's really long.
Well, Cloud9 now trying to siege a tier 2, but here come DK smoked up. They'll bypass this Observer Ward here and get straight to the action here. AUI hiding fairly well in the trees. He's going to put this out. Sing Sing gets the ulti off at 4. The Chronosphere comes out, and Envy going to cop an Omni Slash here. That's an Agonist Omni Slash. The Blade Fury there as well, but the boots of travel give the movement speed he needs to escape. iceiceice doomed up, trying to battle his way through the trees. He gets brought down. Not a bad fight for Cloud9 so far. Now getting stunned up here as well. But there comes your Skyrat, your Mystic Blade of big damage. It's 1 kill for DK. DK going to chase on and see what more they can find, but it's not too much here as Cloud9 get out.
Very good ultimate by Sing Sing. If he doesn't pop his ultimate there, he will immediately die.
Didn't get greedy, didn't wait around for a silence from Skywrath or the Chronosphere. Multiple things that could have effectively stopped it. And I think it's, I mean, for iceiceice, that's the right play to go for. You see that Brewmaster, you try Chronosphere instantly and burst him down, because that's the only way Cloud9 can win a fight. But
Faceless Void also gets away with buying his Maelstrom recipe, so economic damage not even done to DK's Faceless Void. 7,500 gold lead for DK. Roshan gonna respawn in, what, 30 seconds to 3.5?
Yeah, sometime in the next 3.5 minutes.
I think Burning also needs BKB. Just because of the Panda ultimate. He just cyclones Burning, and there goes your God Strength.
And looking at Envy now, like he's got 1k gold, boots of travel, blink. He's still en route to being a pretty formidable tinker.
Doom has even get Midas. So Bone 7, slow start, but slow start's good for Doom, or at least a 0-0-0 start. But he's 0-1 and 2.
Yeah, and Midas Devour Gold means you'll get back to par pretty quickly. DK have got the kind of backup plan, which is where Burning did go for a minus of his own on the Sven, but the Blink Dagger slows down any of your big damage items, your BKB Daedalus type items that come a bit later, so we'll see him pick up an Ogre Club now, so it says I'll get the BKB first and the Daedalus later, as Void finishes off a Maelstrom of his own, so iceiceice can solo kill people. That to me is the really scary thing right now. With Battle Trance, these items, Mask of Madness and Maelstrom, he can just be off farms on his own. If he ever sees anyone who he feels is also on their own, he just goes for the solo kill with Chronosphere.
Eternal Envy has to feel so scared this game. He is probably priority number 2 during Chronosphere. Oh wow. That was
DK already in there and will secure themselves in ages, so I mean, I think whether it was like a really fast one or a long one, either way DK get ages, but this just means the next Roshans to follow will also come even sooner, so it's just more gold steadily flowing towards Team DK, and they're just keeping up momentum in their favor.
And we see Mushi TP to top lane. They were looking for a Blink Doom on anybody but Mushi.
They're gonna go for it. They're happy just to blow the Aegis maybe, but can they even kill him once? He's got mech, he's so tanky. They can't actually pop into the Doom with these guys. Just chase them out, make sure they don't go for those TPs, but one TP is there. Meanwhile, iceiceice Chronosphere kills off Sing Sing. He wants AUI as well, and he'll get him. 1 bash, 2 bash, down goes your Chen. The Doom in top lane was effectively useless, and iceiceice gonna just clean up some of these Chen creeps, perhaps. Nope,
What a ridiculous.
MMY gets blown up. iceiceice gonna go on the chase here, not gonna find Tinker right off the bat, and Tinker has to be a little bit careful.
Nice high ground kill by Sing Sing. Putting himself a little bit of danger, but Faceless Void, no chrono up, he feels relatively safe. I'm actually surprised they gave Mushi the Aegis. I don't think he's as important as other heroes. I guess maybe they don't want to risk him dying in a high ground push because he is their mech bearer and a significant source of damage due to Battle Trance.
Double damage!
He's got 3.5k gold, so when he picks up his next item, he's going to suddenly become one of the key damage dealers for DK. Maybe even just goes for something like a BKB if he wants to stay as kind of the initiator slash high ground sieger that he is right now. Envy over in the Ancients is stacking and farming away, has picked up an ultimate orb, so we will be seeing a first item Scythe of Vice. We've seen Tinker sort of lean towards more often the Dagon and E-Blade builds. Do you feel this is a good game to go back for the Scythe of Vice over the Dagon build?
I think Ghost Scepter would be nice for him, but at the same time they aren't going to get any kills, and they need damage. They have Doom and they have Brew ult, but those don't actually do that much damage. So it depends on what they're trying to aim for. Are they trying to mitigate losses, or are they trying to actually kill people? So I think they're too far behind to try and blink around and kill people, and I would say like maybe Ghost Scepter into Sacrifice might be a better build. But Sacrifice, it's a safe build for sure. Yeah. And like Juggernaut, you aren't going to be able to kill him. He has a Scepter, he has Blade Fury, he has Healing Ward, Burning, he has BKB, so Dagon pretty useless for. And Faceless Void, you don't usually want to be anywhere close to him, so I think it's okay.
Alright, well, we'll see DK now. Siege towers 1 by 1. Last outer tower remaining at the top lane. It's full HP, but it's also not long for this world, as Envy just off trading farm elsewhere on the map. It's pressuring this bottom lane by clearing it out. This tier 1 bottom tower is around half HP, and DK will get a tier 2 top and maybe just see them back off to defend. Unless they want to try and breach high ground. They've got the Aegis in hand still for another 3 minutes, so
Dire's bottom tower is
Battle
under
Trance, they
attack.
definitely can consider going for a high ground push.
Yeah, Battle Trance is like a madness for your whole team without any
Radiant's
downsides.
top tower has fallen.
And it just
Dire's
increases
bottom
their
tower is
damage
under
output
attack.
so significantly. And not only is it just good for killing people, it's also really good for taking down objectives, because physical damage is how you take out towers, not magical, unless you have Pugna. But aside from that, it's usually just straight physical damage, and they can bring down objectives, bring down Roshan in a matter of seconds.
Alright, well, we'll see this bottom tier 1 continue to be pressured. Envy really wants this
Dire's
tier 1.
bottom tower is under
Gonna
attack.
come in and poke holes at it, and hey, this tier 1
Dire's
getting brought down to
structures
9
are
range it is,
fortified.
and here come the rotations. Void is looking for him, not gonna throw a Chronosphere, no, he wants to get the tower tonight. Chen,
Dire's
almost gets it with the
bottom
Wild Ring
tower
Ripper.
has been
Will
denied.
lose his creep in the process, but iceiceice secures the tower tonight, which is pretty important when you're this far behind Cloud9. Every bit of gold does count.
I'm surprised that Chen's managed to farm up a mech and a special resistance in this time,
Oh,
with the
I
amount of special that they brought out.
TP'd into that one. There's a blink on your jug too. Lamb he's up there, like same farm as the Brewmaster, not far behind the Doom Tinker as well.
And that's MKB, so Troll probably not going to beat a Cyclone target, which means that he's probably going to be Drunken Haze, and that means that you don't even have to worry about Drunken Haze anymore, or Laser for that matter. Cool build.
iceiceice was kind of lurking at bottom lane, hoping, well, Tinker's already dead, so you're not really waiting for a Tinker to TP and hoping that maybe someone else shows up, but won't happen now. Concussive shot at top, but here comes rotation. Mushi's coming in from the side, and he's going to run right into Pylai Die as well as Bone 7. The Doom is available, but Bone 7, I think he's just going to leave his buddy. Pylai Die can't really be protected here. Shadow Demon, healed up by a Chen ultimate, but
At least Sven's out of mana, so they can't really do that much without Sven mana. They can't push high ground with that.
yeah, the God Strength as well will be
Oh, Scepter, dude, why Scepter?
especially when you're behind. I mean, it gives him some good stats to tank up a bit, but
Shiva's would be a lot better, I think. They have so much physical damage that I guess Shiva's actually doesn't do that much because they have Battle Trance, so maybe AC instead.
even, I don't know, like, I guess BKB is not, it's not a good game for BKB because there's so much physical damage as well, so.
Yeah, I'd say AC is the best option for him. Halberd's not terribly great versus a Void. Evasion not working inside.
MKB is already being picked up as well, so. Well, we'll see DK. They've got complete map control, all towers are down. iceiceice walks into this one, does not get anything off before he gets doomed up, and that's a freebie gifted to Cloud9 in some pretty sparkly wrapping paper, and Cloud9 will happily take that one as they're still clawing to try to get themselves back into this game.
Eternal Envy struggling to get a site to buy 2,500 gold on him, and he can't really afford to buy it because if he dies in Chrono, they need him to buy for buyback to hold the high ground. And looking at the next Roshan, which will have the Aegis and the Cheese, it's like 2 minutes until the earliest possible one. So iceiceice's death won't really cost him that much, and he's searching for easy targets.
Yeah, I think for iceiceice dying there is like, well, it's kind of like his role is to go looking around for these solo kills. So if he finds someone farming by themselves, he can Chronos, he gets a solo kill, and it's a big win for DK. If he dies, it's such a small loss for DK that it's not going to really too much affect their momentum or the fact that they're currently really far ahead. Looking at the gold graph, 15,000 gold lead, 20,000 experience lead. DK cruising here against Cloud9.
Yeah, Sven with his Warcry 16 bonus armor every 14 seconds, lasting for 7 seconds. That spell's actually really underrated, but not for C9's lineup.
Yeah, a lot of at this point, damage is coming from the Tinker, and really the Tinker only. Maybe the single target who gets doomed and focused as well, but
Bushi edging around. He is awfully close to Pylai Die.
yeah,
Either team has vision.
somewhat alone up here. The Void is there kind of quasi backing him up, and look at this, Lincoln Sphere across the board, not just Sven, but also your Faceless Void. Both going for Lincolns, and I think it's an okay choice. I mean, you look at that where iceiceice last at the bottom. If he has a Lincoln's there, he probably lives because you can't level death and doom him in time before he time walks. So,
And on top of that, Tinker's rushing side device too, and Laser has cast time when the side device is not.
yeah. So breaking a Lincoln's and into a hex or breaking a Lincoln's into a doom takes the cast time. Basically means you can't actually get it off before someone like Void either time walks out. Someone like a Juggernaut can Omni Slash you or blink out. Sven can blink out. There's just all these escapes, which all you need to do is make sure that you Lincoln's block that initial scythe or the doom. So, CTK, they're up 14 kills to 4. Envy using these Chen creeps to farm the enemy jungle, or at least put himself, actually farm enemy waves. He's creep skipping waves here. Oh, Lamb almost catches him out. This is cheeky play. Yeah,
They've done it before with Visage Familiars, but I don't think I've seen it with Chen creeps.
been sitting here. It allows him to, like, when we saw him cutting waves at top lane, he's now cutting him in mid lane, and it makes it hard for DK to push when their kind of follow-up creep waves are getting wiped out, so.
This is such a C9 strategy.
Yeah. It's clowny, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's clowny. It works.
Yeah.
Envy doesn't get that sort of farm without it. He does have Sight of Vice, no buyback for maybe like 2 minutes, and Roshan respawns in a minute and a half, so...
Strangely enough, like sometimes
Dire's top tower is
like
under
the
attack.
most far away from your base kind of places are sometimes the safest places to farm when you're behind. Like you'll farm your enemy neutrals, like farming up here, who on DK is going to be up there to get you? If you just pop a marksman machines, TP out, you're pretty safe. That's where Envy is now. He's maybe considering like blinking down, if he's going to go for one march, is there going to be a second? And he's just going to TP out, but yeah. Eternal Envy doing all kinds of shenanigans this game.
Still, the goal is not really decreasing. But I mean, at the same time, they do have Tinker, one of the best high ground holders.
They also have some heroes who don't scale that well the late game. Like Brewmaster is going to fall off quite a bit. He isn't even going for an Aghanim Scepter. Not that he should be. Like, he's just getting auras for his team and all, but he's going to fall off a bit. Doom is getting some farm, but he falls off. And then you've got Shadow Demon Chen, two very mediocre late game support. Shadow Demon's good as a purely defensive support, but he doesn't scale as far as like damage output and just providing like lockdown or any sort of big team fight abilities.
Man, Chen's been sitting up there for so long. And it is almost a maximum duration Roshan respawn, like 2 minutes and 55 maybe.
We'll make up for the last one, I guess. Balances out to an even 3 minutes for over 2 Roshan respawns.
Dire's
So Tinker
top
has
tower
buyback
is under
and
attack.
actually I think he has buyback right now. So that's the other key thing that DK should be eyeing.
The tier 2 towers, it's going down. It's in deny range, so this Tinker play has created space. It's got it now also a T2 tower for
Dire's top
CLOUD9.
tower is under
DK.
attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Kind of defenseless to this Tinker play to some extent. Taking Rat Dota to the next level almost. This is a very Bulldog play. Bulldog does just this with a Nature's Problem. Envy on the Tinker thing, I can do it too. But DK now going to get Agent, which is cheese as well on third Roshan. And they may just try brute force the high ground.
I think they do at this point. Ice is actually pretty tanky, 1500 HP and cheese and Lincoln Sphere, burning 2200 HP, so I think they can just straight tank through March. Ideally a pipe would be up there, but below Tinker, buyback as well as Brewmaster ultimate, and that's game. If you can actually catch him on high ground without either of those.
I think she's going to be back to defend and push things out a little bit here, but no chance to really catch up the Tinker. You're a troll warlord here. And you mentioned the Ghost Scepter. Envy did go back for it as his next item after the Scythe of Vice, and
Ghost Scepter is far more important than Dagon in this game.
Yep.
If he gets Chronode and he has a Ghost Scepter on, they might actually win the fight because of that.
we'll see what DK look here. They almost need like some Boots of Travelers on a couple of heroes just to deal with this push. BKB is picked up for now for Mushi on the Troll. At the end of the day though, DK has 4 character heroes. Like, this is going late game. And
Oh, Burning might actually get doomed over here.
Okay. Playing fairly fast.
Ice is way too close.
He's got Lincolns and Blink though, so you've got to make sure you like Scorched Earth to cancel his Blink or something here. And as you said, iceiceice can just time walk over Chronosphere and then things go very backwards for CLOUD9. Envy's still out of here in the mid lane.
I think CLOUD9 has been in the trees more than they have been in the lanes.
We had like some heat graph maps for like teams and where they put their heroes, which K-Pop Toast has prepared for us. And this is one of those games where if you looked at this game as a standalone game, Cloud9 are never in lanes. Bone7 and Pylai just spent like 2 minutes in these trees at bottom lane. Envy is like never in lanes. He's in trees. Well, he's between lanes, I guess, but he's never in conventional lanes.
Oh, they're actually smoking. They're actually going to find him. MMY's smoke pops. They know that Eternal Envy's over there. Ice, where are you? They need you. Oh, wow. His smoke pop. I thought he knew that he was there.
Maybe just gets wrong spot here. Chen will get first, get bashed, and brought down the top, but that's hero you don't care about. Look at Chen's other creep. Oh, Sven, meanwhile, bottom lane, gets a double kill.
I think
Too easy.
Did he pop BKB before they could pop their spells? I think so.
Dyer's top
Didn't
tower is
even
under
get his
attack.
Linken's procced.
But the thing about Eternal Envy is he's killing all the creep waves in the lane, so they can't actually push, except for this one wave in middle. And Boji's actually just solo sieging, and there's no one close. There's only 2 heroes alive for C9.
Well, Tinker can come and defend. He has got the Hex, but he's going to come back to defend. He's looking just to creep skip waves at the time being. Now DK just on the high ground. Cloud9 running out of options. They've got to come back at some point and actually take DK on a head-on fight. They can't just creep skip waves for days on end. Their Rax is exposed, and DK getting to work here. Not just mid lane, top lane, bottom lane, all 3 waves pushing on it. Tinker's going to start laying down marching machines, rockets, constant spam is going to go out as well. Already mid Raxes have gone.
I mean, DK strat is just down from start to finish, whereas C9, they have ways to come back, and it is a little cheesy, but their only hope is just delaying the game until Tinker gets like 6 slotted.
He's still cheesing. Look, the hilarious thing is he's level 13. Because he's not getting experience. He's getting farm, but 0 experience because he always TP's out.
Now Vlad's picked up by Jug too, so much damage.
Can, like, beyond this cheesiness, like, what else can Cloud9 do to try turn this game around, do you feel?
Nothing really. Get ganks with Doom, which they try to do, but that doesn't work for the Lincolns because he's so fast about popping BKB.
Well, see what else they can try and find here. Tinker's still near this top lane, and level 1 rearm at this point. He's got his side of ice. He's got the mana pool for extra points, and
Yeah, he should pick them up. He got
it's level 13 though. He's got no stats. He just doesn't have the levels.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah.
Get those levels. Kill the Triceratops.
There we go. 14. Here we go. Level 2 rearm.
And iceiceice Mushi sitting on the high ground waiting for anybody to come. Do they have a gem on the side of DK? It looks like there is one on the Juggernaut.
Okay. And Jugs of Lads hasn't come out just yet. These Chen creeps just strategically positioned around the map. This one especially by this big camp has just been undetected all game long. But here come DK towards the top lane. Mushi and iceiceice, and they see these heroes rotating up here. AUI will just get turned off. Well, that 4-star will only delay his inevitable death as Pylai is going to sit around in the trees hiding for dear life.
Bottom actually waiting for Eternal Envy.
Korea Scout.
He found him! Oh! Oh, he has Ghost up there anyways. He wouldn't have died.
Yeah. Close up. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they see Tiger on Burning gets duped up, but it's not just BKB on, but this is going to be a kill on Burning. They broke the Lincolns, and Doom gets denied. Top lane, and there comes your high ground initiation. They Chronosphere just to zone him out while they focus down the racks. Mushi, BKB still as Aegis as well. iceiceice just time walks out. They could have maybe killed off Pylai. It's a pretty easy kill. If they can get the focus right, they need Envy now shows up as well. He's got another Hex in just a second. Mushi thrown up in the air by a Cyclone here. Doom next to the focus. The plan still has Omni Slash. Brings down the Chen, and with that, DK going to once again break onto the high ground here. Omni Slash on the focus as Doom is not going to find a way out of this. And well, Sing Sing coming out of this split could be in some trouble. Ancient Seal, and out come the Arcane Bolt Rax as well. Rax is exposed. 4 Rax advantage, obviously 3 Rax advantage. They didn't get the mid-range Rax. Now going the way of DK, and you kill Burning, but they can still see high ground even without Burning.
And they got 2 melee Rexes and 1 ranged Rex. That is a huge success for DK, only losing the Aegis, which was about to expire anyways, and Sven in the process. So X-Aegis and Cheese is pretty much it. There's no way that Eternal Envy can just carry with a Scythe and Ghost Scepter. He needs like Dagon 5 EB, Dagon 5 EB and Scythe at this point. And maybe even like Shivas or whatever.
Has got 3k gold, so could buy his E-Blade momentarily or possibly just get the Dagon 1, but
You can't risk not having my back.
extra. Ooh, top lane, top river, pylon die. Oh, takes some hate from iceiceice.
He's also really good about using battle trance every single time that iceiceice has some uptime on a target.
iceiceice, I think, is going refresher here.
Why not?
Oh, he will buy the E-Blade. Okay. Tinker says desperate times, desperate measures. Let's
do
forgo
this.
the buyback and just hope for the best. It is a nice item against all this physical damage because not only to save yourself, but to the E-Blade opposing heroes to stop them dealing damage, and E-Blade teammates to try and save their life. So
Faceless Void doesn't even have BKB actually, so you can E-Blade the Faceless Void. But as we saw last fight, iceiceice, he doesn't even care about killing heroes. He knows what he's here for.
oh man. At this point, it's all about, for DK, it's more about sieging buildings and getting kills. iceiceice, if he can get solo kills like that with the Chronos, he'll take it. He doesn't care if that's like a casual support champion.
iceiceice might TB right onto Eternal Envy. Oh, they're right next to each other.
Uh-oh. Envy gets the Hex, has another. I think he just wants to run. Hex and run. You're not killing this guy. On the high ground, time walk up, not in time.
Oh, that was close.
iceiceice goes home, gets a refresher orb. Here we go. That's what's up. Has the mana for it.
Some nice finger work by Tinker there. He has to EB to pop the Lincolns, sheep, and then rearm, and then sheep again, and then blink out, and then TP. Or sheep another time if he wants to, but still, if he doesn't get that first EB and he panics and accidentally cast sheep first, he's dead on the spot.
Alrighty. Well, I just think CLOUD9, it's going to come down to, like you say, some perfect execution like that and more. They need DK to make some missteps.
They need
and
DK to walk into like 4 marches.
Let's see if they can do it, as DK are going to see have a smoked up CLOUD9 team running right at him momentarily, and DK don't spend much time grouped up as 5, and that's where CLOUD9 could try and find some pickup.
Wow, Pylite Ice Smoke almost popped due to the duo of MMY and Lanham.
2 DK heroes top 3 bottom. They're going for a split push here. They think they're Roshing. They leave the courier there just to scout out Roche, but it's not what's going down. CLOUD9 know it. They don't have their smoke get popped, and they're going to quickly realize.
Brax is getting beat on. DK knows that they're smoked around.
They blink in. Sing. Gets a little courier snipe, and well, we'll see top lane being pressured by iceiceice while the rest of the DK squad, for the most part, is at the bottom lane. MMY comes in, he wants this range tracks, and he may pay for this with his life. Gets first up, there's a Cronus here, iceiceice tries to go for a kill, but the dimension disruption is there. The second Cronus here gets Envy! Envy will be focused down. Has he got buyback? Yes, he does. But meanwhile, bottom lane, Rax is being seized. DK gonna just go for the Mega Creeps, go for the Jugular. iceiceice just being the distraction for the team. He's a decoy. Sven getting killed in the bottom lane, not just Rax, as the Dumont to Mushi is not gonna be enough. CLOUD9 finally GG out, 40 minutes in. They decide they're done for. There's nothing left to do. It was just too big of a deficit. A 30k gold lead, almost experience beyond 40k it looked like, and DK just cool strat, cool play. Nothing CLOUD9 can do.
Tinker Cheese might work in pubs, but not worse. Not for DK. It was a very cool strat though.
I don't think the initial plan was to cheese. It was more like once you got behind by like 20k gold, that's all you could do. So
yeah, I think they expected Chen and Shadow Demon to do some more work, but Lana and MMI, the not dubious duo, they just did such a great job of shutting him down wherever he went.
They had no impact. I mean, Sing as well, 0, 2, and 1. He didn't die like he did.